So what we're going to make today is a delicious halloumi and watermelon salad. It's the perfect summer salad, really easy and really healthy, and it's one of my favourites. So we've got here about 80 grams of halloumi. This is for one person. We've got a little bit of chopped up watermelon, whatever you can find. We've got some fresh mint, which just smells amazing. And we've just got a handful of leaves. And now here I've got lamb's lettuce and rocket, but you could pretty much use any leaves that you've got in the fridge. So the first thing we're going to do is get the halloumi on, because that will take the longest of all of it. So we're going to slice this into 3 rectangles. I love halloumi, it's such a funny thing. It's so squeaky even when I'm slicing it. Right, so we've got our 3 pieces, and we're just going to pop that under the grill. Right, so our halloumi's bubbling away nicely under the grill, and we're just going to prepare the rest of the salad, which really doesn't take very long. So we've got our fresh mint, so I'm just going to rip the leaves off. Fresh mint is just so wonderful. It's also really easy to grow. If you've even got just a tiny window box, you can grow fresh mint. And I tend to, not deliberately, but kill most plants in my house, but mint is the one thing that survives. So we'll just tear the mint up, and it's such a lovely smell. Pop that in the bowl, and then we will just add the rest of the leaves, give it a good mix, and then we're going to add the watermelon chunks. This is such a pretty coloured salad with the pink and the white of the halloumi. And what we'll use is a yoghurt dressing to go over it, which we made earlier. All of the dressings are on the Switch website, so have a search around. You don't have to use the yoghurt dressing, you can use any dressing you like, but you want a fairly mild dressing because these are quite gentle flavours, and you don't want to overpower them. So we've got our watermelon and our leaves there, looking really nice. So we'll just go and check how our halloumi's getting on. Right, so I think our halloumi is about ready. It does take a little bit of time, but I promise you it's worth it. So if we take our grill pan out, the one thing I would say about halloumi is to try and avoid cutting it too thinly, because the really thin slices will tend to, well, they brown quickly. You can see this one's browned more than the other two. And also they can fall apart a little bit easier. So a decent thickness, probably about 1/2 centimetre release. So there we go, got our halloumi. So this is our halloumi, which is smelling pretty good. And pop it out, and I just like to, I mean, you can keep them whole. I sometimes chop them into halves, a few more chunks, then just lay them on top of your salad. We've got our little crispy one there. Perfect. And then we'll just get our dressing, and as I said earlier, we're using a yoghurt dressing, but you could use any dressing that you like. So if we just get that from the fridge, we don't need that much, so we'll just put a little bit of it over. So pretty. So there we go, halloumi, watermelon and mixed leaf salad with yoghurt dressing. Have a go, it's so easy. It'll probably take you about 10 minutes. I think that probably is what it took us. And actually most of that time is just waiting for the halloumi to cook. Enjoy.